Let's talk about 3 marketing phrases that are being used very frequently nowadays that are really designed to mislead the person that is reading them or seeing them. And I want to give you the heads up as to what they really mean so you can be a wiser consumer of news and products. So the first one is the phrase up to. So you see them in places like here. It's up to 100% leak free. It's up to 100% leak proof. It will provide up to 100% dandruff control. But you notice how they put up to in these little tiny words and then they put 100%. And so they, again, want you to just sort of skip over the word and think, oh, it's 100% leak free, or it'll cover 100% of my gray. But that's not the case, because in reality, anything along this line of 0 to 100 is truthfully up to 100%, whatever they claim after that, which is the big word. So when you see the term up to, I want you to think it means it has a chance of making those claims, but it makes no promises whatsoever. So you could get 50% leak proof, 50% coverage, 50% more, 2% more, all means the same. It could still up to. So that's marketing phrase number 1. Marketing phrase number 2 that you need to watch out for is arguably. Now, arguably is used often in, politics, sports, news broadcasts, and it literally means to argue, that it can be argued about. And if you can argue about it, it means there's no fact, there's no, basis behind it. It means, in my opinion. So every time you see the word arguably in a sentence, mentally put in my opinion. So instead of, Game of Thrones is arguably the hottest thing on television, now you can say Game of Thrones is, in my opinion, whoever's talking about it, is the hottest thing on television. Because what they really want you to think is that statement without that term. So Game of Thrones is the hottest thing on television, which is what the brain tends to do when they use these kind of words like up to and arguably. The third one that I want to go through is subject to. And subject to is that one that always comes with that little, asterisk. They give you something great, but it's subject to. Now, when I was putting this together, this nice little postcard showed up in my mail, which was really convenient timing. And at the top here, it says, same day estimates and next day installation. But you see right there, there's that little asterisk. And what that little asterisk means is if you come down here, it says appointments are subject to rescheduling due to emergency service calls. And that's pretty typical of what it means. Here's some others that I found on the internet, that says where you see them. Same day pickup and delivery subject to whatever their terms are. But in general, subject to means if it's still the most profitable option for us. They'll give you that deal if they don't have a better deal going on that they can get more profit from that day. So be careful with things that are subject to. It's just another thing to watch out for. So remember, when you see these phrases, don't be fooled. Figure out what they really mean, and you'll be a step closer to becoming an expert adult. This has been a Marketing Unmasked, and it's produced by Expert Adulting. And Expert Adulting is a free website with all sorts of information for adults so that they can learn and avoid the scams and the misleads and everything that happens in the adulting world. It's all for free. I hope you check out the website or our other videos, and I hope this was very helpful to you.